Right off the bat, I'm just going to say that I don't plan on starting anything with Carpetbagger. I mean, I'm retired, and I'm really just waiting for the ball to start rolling on my other job. I'm getting a 10K bonus, so I'm very happy to have that at my disposal. I mean, 10K is more money than I've really ever seen in my fucking bank account. But the first year of our drama was definitely very personal. But after a while, it just became more content-driven. You know, me wanting to entertain some of the remnants of Camo Dave's old audience because Dave saw me as like a successor. And I got a lot of promotion off of that, you know, which I expressed in my tribute video to him that I'm very grateful for. The Adam LeWoo subreddit called me a grifter, and in saying that, they aren't entirely wrong. I mean, I was never a fan of these vloggers growing up. I didn't even know who they were until my initial drama with Lou. I just kind of became a part of the community and saw a lot of these people appreciated my sense of humor and delivery. And, you know, we all understand how this YouTube game works. You find something that's trending and you latch onto it, and you hope to grow your audience. Even though Carpetbagger and I aren't necessarily on good terms, I do appreciate the opportunities I was indirectly given off really just his name. Carpetbagger recently put out a Facebook post calling out the Alcatraz East Crime Museum for becoming a no-vlog zone, and I think that's one of the most petty things I've seen him post. I mean, he's acting like the museum is singling him out specifically, which is not the case at all. They're just doing what they think is the best for their business. Even though you filming these locations and putting them on your monetized YouTube channel is giving them exposure, the other side of the coin is that vlogging can be very disruptive. You know, not every single person is comfortable being on camera, or even having their kids on camera, which I don't know if people would really be taking their kids to the Alcatraz Crime Museum, but you get what I'm trying to say. And the other problem is that when you go out and show all these exhibits in your video, there isn't much incentive for people to go out and see it for themselves because they've already experienced the attraction, right? Now, I'm not saying that's going to be the case for every single one, because a similar argument has been made for Let's Play content on YouTube. You watch a YouTuber playing a video game, you're not going to feel the need to go out and play the game yourself. But for a lot of these games that aren't particularly like linear or story-driven, if you see someone having fun and enjoying themselves, you kind of want to get into that. Which I think there are some museums and attractions that are like that, like Carpetbagger giving Smitty's attention, for example. I think that's a net bonus. You know, people that want to see the animatronics can see the animatronics. A problem I think that faces Jacob and a lot of other vloggers is that they really focus on the job aspect of YouTube. Because when you view something as a job, there is a sense of entitlement and, you know, responsibility there, right? If, say, you work at McDonald's, you reasonably expect to have access to all the food you need to prepare. Like, you don't expect to go into work and then have to buy the burgers yourself or, you know, buy the hamburger buns, right? All the materials you need to carry out your work are provided to you without complication. Jacob is in a very privileged position where he's essentially making money off vacationing, right? You know, he's setting his own schedule. He's going to wherever he wants to go. And these businesses he visits realistically do not owe him anything. He's just growing his brand off them like any other YouTuber. I guess the best comparison I can make right now is that I'm a commentary channel making a video on Jacob. I've technically given him exposure. I know there are people in my audience that have never heard of Carpetbagger until I started covering him, but he owes me nothing, right? He doesn't have to promote this video. He doesn't have to even respond, nor does he really have to listen to what I have to say. But as a vlogger, I think it's important to stay humble, you know, unless part of your character is just being this asshole who picks fights with people, which a lot of viewers, including myself, as you can tell, would find very entertaining. But I assume that's not how you're trying to portray yourself. It seems like Carpetbagger's trying to promote himself as this fun, marketable man-child, and this kind of goes against his character, aside from maybe the man-child part. You can express disappointment in not being allowed to film, because, yeah, I mean, it's reasonable to be disappointed. Like, if you were really looking forward to making a video there and then being told no, yeah, I mean, it sucks, but putting them on blast is pretty ridiculous.